Alright. Got a video to film, let's go and do this. Oh, hi VeggieTales Raymond, how you doing? Super VeggieTales Raymond, what are you doing here? I've got a video to film and I don't need you coming and bothering me, making fun of the movie I'm reviewing, or taking over the review, or anything like that. I need to review this movie. Oh, so, what are you reviewing? Can I help? I could really be a help. Like, I can give my input. I can do some jokes about the movie. What are you reviewing? Well, I was planning on reviewing the Lego movie, and no, I do not want your help. Please! I really want to help you review that movie, because that movie is amazing. Please! It's one of the best pieces of cinema out there. I have to help you review that magnificent film. I have to. It is amazing. Please. If you let me do anything, please, I want to help you review that movie. Please. I told you no. But you know what? I don't even want to review the movie anymore. I said no and you went begging. I don't even want to review the movie anymore. I don't even want to do a review anymore. No, I'm gone. I can't believe that stupid Super VeggieTales Raymond coming in and ruining my review. Got me all angry. I was getting ready to review that movie. This isn't the first time it's gotten on my nerves in a review. At first, he freaking comes in and throws everything about with Child's Play 2, calls it not a horror movie. Well, technically he was right. It wasn't really scary, but this is one of my favorite movies of all time. This movie is amazing. I love this movie. But he has to come and ruin it for me. The heck? Death Note? Light up the new world? Huh. This would make a great review. I reviewed the other Death Note movies. Let's review this one. Well, today, I guess we're reviewing Death Note, Light Up the New World. I was actually looking forward to this movie after I watched the other three. I ordered this from Amazon and I just got it a couple days ago. So I actually really enjoyed this film. Now, let's not say it was... I really would say it was probably the best out of the three before it. Prior to this, there were already 3 Death Note movies. Death Note the Last Name, and L Changed the World. Now, this movie takes place 10 years after the conclusion of Death Note the Last Name. And we're not going to talk about the Death Note live action movie for Netflix, because that came out in 2017, a year after this came out, and has no connection to this movie whatsoever. So, does this hold up to this? Well, like I said, this took place 10 years after this. If you remember from the way that the last name ended, it resulted with them finding out L wasn't dead from the Death Note, and Light telling Ryuk to kill everyone, but Ryuk doesn't do so. He winds up writing Light's name in the Death Note, and that winds up being the end of Light. And now 10 years later, in Death Note Light Up the New World, 6 Death Notes have been dropped down to the human world, and deaths are happening again, and that requires the task force to be brought up again, and we get new characters, and we get some returning characters. We had a few returning characters, such as Matsuda, Misa, and obviously Ryuk. Now, some of the new characters that we got were Ryuzaki, which I don't know if that was his actual name. I don't think it was, but whatever. And these 2 other characters that I really cannot pronounce their names, but they're one of the task force members and a Kira supporter. It's a little more than that. I'll explain later. there is also a 3-episode miniseries on Hulu in Japan that I do also believe the episodes are on YouTube. I didn't watch it, but I want to. But this gave a little bit of background on the characters. Now, there were 2 Shinigamis we met in this movie. This first one is Beepo, which I think we got a little more on him in the miniseries. I haven't watched the miniseries, so I don't know if that's for certain. And then we also got, I think her name is Irma or something like that. She is basically friends with Ryuzaki. And now, let's talk about the movies and all the characters and all the background and stuff. So the first thing I want to talk about this movie is the fact that I don't think this movie has something to go off of besides the first movies and the movies that came before it. Because I don't think there's anything with manga to do with the manga in this besides the original source material. And I think there was a book that came out that is only in Japanese from what I could find, but couldn't find no English version of it. But I think that was just to go along with the film. I don't know for certain. Don't quote me on anything I'm saying right now, but I think that's how it is. But this movie itself is pretty darn enjoyable. The copy I have right here is actually, unlike my copy of the first 3 movies that had English dubs, this did not. I had to watch this in Japanese with subtitles, which honestly I thought would bother me, but it didn't. I actually really enjoyed this movie. Like, just because I had to read all the dialogue, I don't know, something about it really immersed me in the story, and a lot of stuff in this movie, especially on the climax, did get confusing, but a lot has been improved since the last 3 movies, because this came out in 2016, Death Note and Death Note The Last Name both came out in 2006, and L Change the World came out in 2008. So there was some good gap between this and those movies. And there was also, you can tell there was, this movie definitely had a bigger budget, because it definitely, Ryuk looked so much better. Well, I wasn't too keen on his new design, where he doesn't have like his death punk kind of look. He's got like his chest exposed or whatever. But still, he looks more real than he did in the other ones. And I can't lie, the actors really gave their performance good. Like, each one of the main characters were fantastic. And getting to see some characters return, well, like I mentioned earlier, there are characters that return like Light returns, so does L, and you're probably like, oh wait, how does Light and L return? They both died. Yes, but they both had like video messages, and there is one little complaint I have watching this movie is I think Ryuzaki, like, I thought since he should have been, I thought like, he should have been near. For a minute there, like, when I was watching the movie, I was like, I think was he near? I don't know. I don't think he was, but I don't think he was near, so I'm not really going to get into all that, but boy, oh boy, was this movie good, and boy, was it long. Like, I sat there watching this movie, I would have loved to have seen this in theaters, and yes, it's less like Death Note. There's a lot of sitting around and talking and that stuff, but there's a lot of action to it, surprisingly. There's a lot of things, there's a twist at the end of the movie I don't really want to give away that I did not see coming. If you have not seen this film, I would recommend giving it a good old watch. But this movie, there are scenes in this movie that you're like, whoa, can't believe that happened. And I'm not gonna lie, something that happened with Misa, it surprised me. It was shocking. It was legitimately shocking what they did with Misa there. Like, honestly, it was shocking. I don't want to give it away because you have to watch the movie for yourself. It's not like something I have to keep spoilers from, but this movie is that good. Like, I would love to share this with everyone I can, and it's a good follow-up to the last 3 movies. Even though L Changed the World was a spinoff, but even though it took place in the same world and it was still L, but I really, Ryuzaki, because that's the only name I know him as in this movie. I don't know if he had another name at all, but Ryuzaki was a character that was pretty ridiculous. Like his character, the way he acted was pretty ridiculous. So, like I said, like L, yes, L was ridiculous. But Ryuzaki was even more ridiculous. He was jokey, he was much more different than L. He used a gun, and I don't think L would use a gun. I think he'd say he'd never use a gun. The people that are using the Death Notes, I'm not too keen on those characters, but they're still good characters. And I do like the fact that there's a whole bunch of confusion. Normally I don't like confusion, but I do like the fact that around the end of the movie, things that they talked about, things that happened really got me confused. And like this movie was really good, I can't lie. After reviewing these a while ago, like I was like, I want more. Because, well, and I can't even see, after how the movie ended, this could continue. There could be another one of these movies. And I would watch the heck out of it if there was another one. And please, if they all decide to make another one of these, which they probably won't because Death Note is being done by Netflix now. But yeah, this movie is fantastic. So it's a great movie. I legit enjoyed this. It's probably my favorite out of the franchise. Out of all the Death Note movies there are 5 of them, including the Netflix one. And out of all of them, these are the only ones that are connected though. Like the Netflix is not connected to this. But boy, do I love this movie. It's fantastic. It's filmed well. It's got great characters. It gets great returning characters. The CGI is great. The action scenes that are in are great. I honestly give this movie a solid 5. I love it that much. It's one of my favorite movies that came out, and I wish I would have saw this back in 2016 so I could have put this on my 2016 list. But trust me, if I would have, it'd be on the list. I promise you that. But I love this movie so much. And I really mean it. I loved this movie. It was fantastic. It was shot well. It had some awesome moments and it was great. A lot of the moments, just the characters, the Death Notes, and just how this film was handled. The people behind it did a really great job. The characters, the casting was all done very, very well. The story was done phenomenally. And it's probably one of my favorite movies of all time because it's filmed well, it's got perfect characters, it's got a great story, and we get to see Ryuk again, we get to see Misa again, we even get to see Light and L, and this movie is done so well, and I would say Death Note, Light Up the New World is a very, very well-made movie. It is great. And that was Death Note, Light Up the New World. And surprisingly, I'm happy Super Red Steel Friend made me a little bit angry so I didn't review the Lego movie. Because reviewing this was awesome. So I helped you? I did a good job? Don't push it! Alright. But with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap that like button down below.
Wait. What about me and my thoughts on Death Note Light Up the New World?
Oh yeah, I forgot to get Will's opinion. Alright, what did you think of the movie?
It was great.
Okay, what did you think of, okay, I'm going to give him a little questionnaire real quick. Okay, what did you think of Ryuk's new look? I wasn't too big on it.
Neither was I. They should have just kept the same look.
Okay, I'm going to ask him a few more questions. What did you think about Ryuzaki, the main, the L's successor?
I really liked him, but he was weird.
Weirder than L?
Yeah, but nothing like L.
Thing is, though, Will has not seen these. He has not seen these.
I've seen one of them.
The live action Japanese movies?
Mm-hmm.
The first one, probably?
Yeah, I think so. Or
Well,
halfway of it.
And the other question I can ask you, what did you think of, do you think they did good for a follow-up to what's already been established? Was it a good follow-up? Was there anything you didn't like about the movie, what things they shouldn't have done or anything like that? Or was everything pretty good for you?
I mean, it was alright. I mean, things could have been better, but things could have been worse. I mean, so it's an ending. I mean, what am I trying to say?
A movie you pretty enjoyed?
Yeah, I mean, I enjoyed it, but like it's.
There could have been some changes.
Yeah.
But there was more leading towards the good.
Yeah, but also, it could have been dubbed in English.
Yeah, true. These have dubbed in English, but it didn't bother me at all. It was actually not distracting whatsoever. But with all that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button down below. Subscribe, leave me a comment, and get ready for this, link to my Twitter, Instagram, DeviantArt, Tumblr, dailymotion, Twitch, Music, Live, Equestria, amino, Google+, Roblox, Facebook, Snapchat, Spotify. No, it's reaction.cam, Spotify, then SoundCloud. There we go. And I will see you guys. And don't forget to hit that notification button. I forgot that. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you can notify when I upload videos. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye. Super Veggie Sauce Raymond, what are you doing here? I'm like, I need to stop that over. I told you no! Don't push it! Well, with that being said, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please tap the like button.
Wait. What about me and my thoughts on Vital?
Hey guys, thank you guys so much for watching the video and enjoying it. This one took a lot of work and it took a lot of time. Thank Will for being the cameraman and like even filming the outside scenes. I was getting my feet eaten up by ants, so a lot was taken. If you guys want to see me do reviews this way more often, like maybe every once in a while I'll do a review this way, but I really do like doing reviews this way. I might do one every once in a while. Not all reviews are going to be like this from now on, but I thought I'd try something new. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!